Just 20 minutes from the centre of Australia's culture capital is a true masterpiece in golf design. Part of the world-renowned Melbourne Sandbelt, the Metropolitan Golf Club is one of Australia's top 10 courses. First established as Melbourne Golf Club, the club soon split, with Metropolitan Golf Club forming in 1901 on its current site, neighbouring Huntingdale. And despite those illustrious connections, Metropolitan has set itself apart from its famous neighbours.
Our course is unique within the Sandbelt. It has a tall stand of native trees, which makes it just a little bit different from the rest of the courses upon the Sandbelt. The conditioning of the course at Metropolitan is something that we've always been noted for. Our fairways are magnificent. The winter green couch presents well throughout the year. Also our greens, we like to maintain the firm, fast greens, and we've got the pure bent grass greens. So there's a couple of the key features that have certainly been noted by our visitors.
Some of the world's best golfers have paced these perfect fairways, with the Metropolitan hosting many world-class tournaments. And while it's one of the nation's premier layouts, the Metropolitan prides itself on being a members club.
We have just under 1,300 members. We've got a very strong membership, and family's been a big thing at Metropolitan over many, many years, and it's really kept a really good culture at the club, and that's something we know. We have a fantastic golf course, but we also believe we have a very good culture when it comes to our membership as well.
Out on course, it's easy to understand why the Metropolitan is held in such high regard. And who better to explain the layout of one of Australia's top courses than club pro Adam Smith.
A lot of the Sandbelt clubs feature bunkering heavily, really plotting your way around, knowing the sides to miss and areas not to leave your ball can really determine a good score from a bad score. Each hole features individually. You can't see the next hole through the trees, so you really can feel you're in your own little world when you're playing some of the holes out here.
For Adam, it's easy to work at such a world-renowned golf club when the course is so immaculate.
We've got a great reputation for having some of the best fairways in Australia, if not the world. The course is immaculate at the moment. We had a comment the other day that we'd be able to host a world match play in the same afternoon if it was called upon.
And with such high praise, it's time to get out on course to enjoy the highlights of a round at Metropolitan Golf Club.
Opening hole, a relatively easy opener, 372-metre par 4. Drive up the right-hand side. We'll avoid the bunkers up the left edge of the fairway. For a better angle into the green, a tighter line to those bunkers is favourable. Second shot in, again a straight shot here will see you onto the flat part of the green. We are bunkered on the left and heavily bunkered on the right-hand side. Sixth hole's probably my favourite at the club here. Par 5 of 457 metres, bunkering up the right-hand side of the fairway off the tee, and if you're long enough, up the left-hand edge as well. The left-hand edge bunker is the perfect line off the tee, which will open up the green with your second shot. Second shot, probably a mid-iron or a hybrid, will leave your third shot pitch in. This green is surrounded by bunkers, so you need to be accurate.
Hosting this year's Australian Masters continues Metropolitan's legacy of showcasing the best tournaments down under and the biggest names in the game.
There's been a number of events over the years. There's been 7 Australian Opens, 5 Australian PGA Championships, the World Match Play back in 2001, and most recently the 2009 Women's Australian Open.
We've been fortunate to have a number of famous and great players play here, from Jean Sarrazin to Laura Davies to Lee Westwood, Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, Peter Thompson. The list is endless.
And these greats made their name on the back nine at Metropolitan, where we continue our tour.
The 11th hole is a short par 3 of 140 metres. The tee shot carries over the sandy waste area. The green is heavily surrounded with 2 bunkers on the left-hand side and 2 on the right. Depending on where the pin is positioned will establish the club to hit off the tee. A pin cut behind the right-hand side, you're going to have to hit the ball higher and make sure you can stop it. If the pin's on the left, it's a straightforward shot into the centre of the green. Hole 16 is our shortest par 4. It's 314 metres long with a dogleg to the right. The tee shot is open if you hit the ball up the left, but if you leak it right, it's heavily guarded on the corner. If you're long enough, you can take on the green from the tee. Greg Norman did many times in his Australian Open playing days with some great success. If you are brave enough and you can hold the green with a tee shot, it's an advantage. Here we are at the 18th hole, a strong par 4 finishing hole of 400 metres right in front of the new clubhouse facility. Good drives up the right-hand side, opens up the green for your second shot. Okay, that's finished up the right-hand side and should leave us a nice line in.
Hitting the right tier with your second shot is important, as Greg Norman can attest. The Great White Shark three-putted the 18th in 2 separate Australian Opens, losing on both occasions by a single shot.
So here we are on the 18th green. I've managed to get my ball to the top level, leaving myself a downhill sliding putt from the right-hand side. There's a ridge halfway through this green. It's really good to get on the top level. Everything feeds off the front otherwise. And that's a nice way to finish at Metropolitan.
And your day doesn't end after walking off the 18th. The new clubhouse is a must-visit after your round.
It's a $12 million clubhouse. It's being very well patronised at the moment. We're delighted with the services that we've been able to provide our members in recent times, and we're certainly seeing an increase in play on the golf course by our members, and then certainly a greater interest in our members just being at the club and enjoying those facilities.
Playing Melbourne Sandbelt courses is an experience like no other, and the Metropolitan can lay claim to being one of the very best throughout the nation. It's billed as one of the great courses of Australia, one of only 19 courses to be given that honour by Tourism Australia.
Being associated with great golf courses down under is important for our club. International guests are always warmly welcome to Metropolitan. We like to show them the experiences that our members do receive, that kind, courteous welcome upon arrival, and then the opportunity to experience a fantastic golf course here in wonderful Australia.